In back segment tonight, charges Attorney General Eric Holder held back his liberal opinion that captured terrorists deserve constitutional rights. In 2004, Mr. Holder filed a brief that said an American president does not have the power to hold a U.S. citizen in some risk in order for that not to happen. Now, to be fair, Mr. Holder has been consistent in his belief, but the fact that the brief is just now coming to light has disturbed Fox News analyst Dana Perino, who joins us. So what's your real beef? Let's cut through this. What's your real beef with Holder?
Well, here's the thing. The Attorney General, when he was confirmed by the United States Senate, was asked, is your questionnaire complete and thorough? And under oath, he said that it was. Now we know that he had filed this brief as a friend of the court brief, an amicus brief, in which he said he's not defending a client. He was wanting to be a party to the case, and said that he doesn't think that the President of the United States has the right to hold someone as an enemy combatant.
Okay, but is this a deception? You think it's a deception? Because you can't really prove everything you've done.
I take him at his word that it was inadvertent. However, 3 other amicus briefs that he did sign were disclosed. This one wasn't. I can understand why you wouldn't want to.
How many amicus briefs do you think the man did in the last decade? Do we have any idea?
It's not for me to know. I just know that he didn't disclose this one.
See, look.
And he disclosed other ones that had done before, and this was the highest profile one by far.
Let me be really blunt. All right?
Yes.
I don't have any use for Holder. I don't have any use for him. Okay? His view of terrorism and how to fight it is 180 degrees opposite from me. I think he's way too soft. I think he's way too left-wing on it. But I don't want to cheap shot him, because if we cheap shot him, that means when the real legitimate stuff comes up. You know, he just got out of the controversy about the 9 attorneys that he hired who had represented terrorists at one time or another. And some conservative people were going, they shouldn't have security clearances. Dick Morris last night, this, that, and the other thing. And I'm going, you know, let's take it on a case by case rather than
That's not my position on that. I think that
what is your position on that?
My position is that it should at least be disclosed, and it should be public.
Oh, absolutely.
That was my
and Fox News broke that story.
I know.
Fox News, you know, told absolutely. Holder gets himself in trouble because he doesn't tell you, and he does this, and
if you think about
that.
Abdul Muttalib, the underwear bomber, that was Mirandized 50 minutes after being captured.
Right.
It would have been instructive for the United States to know that the Attorney General had this position that he took in the Padilla case.
It would have been
instructive.
But the question is, did Holder hold it back? You know,
look, he says it was inadvertent. I take him at his word.
Yeah, we can't prove it one way or the other.
And so the United States Senate will have a hearing on March 23rd, and he'll get to answer the question.
There was a bizarre interview with Charlie Rose talking to Nancy Pelosi. Did you see that?
To say the least.
Did you see it?
Bizarre, yes.
Okay. All right, let's roll a little bit of a clip for the folks. Go.
I mean, the point is,
he was part of your...
This is a very sick person. He has been diagnosed with cancer. Perhaps his judgment is impaired because of his, the ethical issues that have arisen, and he is no longer in the Congress. Poor baby. Poor baby. Sometimes we really exaggerate our own importance in a lot of these things.
Poor baby.
We need the body language expert for this segment.
But here, wait, let's okay. So she says, poor baby, but it looked like she was being sarcastic. Didn't that come across like she's sarcastic?
Yeah, I guess so. Look, I think she's obviously under a lot of strain. Maybe there's an explanation for her behavior. I think one of the things that's interesting that happened today is that she has a lot of answering to do.
Nancy Pelosi, because she knew about it in October.
She knew about it in October. And so if you look at the Mark Foley case, which helped bring down the Republicans in 2006, why shouldn't this case be treated the same? But today
what
they
do you
voted
think
for that.
Mrs. Pelosi should have done as Speaker of the House when she found out that Congressman Massa was really Tickle Me Elmo? I mean, he's tickling people and he's jumping on people and he's doing things. What should she have done?
Well, I don't have all of the facts, so I don't know all that she knows.
But what would you do?
You turn it over to the Ethics Committee and ask for an investigation.
Even though it's private conduct and it's this.
Well, it depends on if young staffers are being harassed, and if that's the case, then that is a problem.
So you would have immediately turned it over to the Ethics Committee of the House. Would you have made it public? Would you have embarrassed the man?
Well, no. I think that when you turn something over for investigation, that investigation should be
sealed
held
down.
Yes,
okay.
Sure.
All right. I think that's a logical answer. So if the Speaker of the House finds out that one of her charges is doing something that could be unethical, she should immediately, and she did not take action.
It appears so. So the question is, what did she know and when did she know it?
Okay. And the question is, why is she saying poor baby, poor baby? Do you have any idea?
No, all I could say is that they've had a really bad week and they're about to have another bad one next week. So she's under a lot of pressure.
What's going to be bad next week?
Well, I don't think they've not got the votes for health care.
You think it's going down?
I am 70-30 going down. Yeah.
Wow. All right, Dana, thanks very much. Always good to see you. Directly ahead, the most